Hey everybody!
Oh, well, point size.
God.
Hello?
Hello, Princess.
Oh no. What have I done?
Hi everybody, welcome to Roll for Initiative, the D&D podcast by furries, but we like to think it's for everybody. I am joined today by a wonderful cast of people. Before I introduce myself, you know what? Let's start with I'm all over the place. I even forgot to mention our question of the day, which was, what's your favorite gaming announcement moment? Like big E3 announcement that made you lose your shit. What's your favorite game announcement moment? And let's start over with Spacey.
Oh shoot. Hi, I'm Spacey. I play Raks the Kobold, who is a fighter. And favorite gaming announcement, Peggle 2.
Oh God.
Because he just walks up on stage, he goes, Peggle 2, jumps in the air and just walks off. And it just comes out of nowhere. It's just like getting hit by a car. The music starts and it ends so fast at the big number 2 behind them. Like, who was that guy? But yeah, Peggle 2.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think it's a great answer.
Wow.
Also, I can't help but note the irony of every week Beeb pointing out that we forget to introduce ourselves before going into the question of the day, and yet...
And yet I have not introduced myself. Hi everybody, I'm Beeb the Robin. I'm your dungeon master. It's who I am, but also, coincidentally, it's what I do. And my favorite gaming announcement, I tried to think back, and I think it was the original reveal for Twilight Princess. Which was like such a phenomenal reveal trailer, and then Miyamoto appearing in a beam of light on stage with the Master Sword and the Hylian shield. Classic. So that's mine.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Next in line, let's go with Hey Fizzy J.
Whoa, hi, I'm Hey Fizzy J. I play the Herringon Rogue Jacob. My favorite game announcement, gosh, it had to have been the genuine excitement I felt of when the Nintendo Direct happened, where they revealed that they were going to do a Link's Awakening remake.
Oh man, yes.
Like, just it coming out of nowhere and me recognizing just that opening animation of Link on the water in the storm and like actually yelling out loud, Link's Awakening! To the point my roommates heard me and I was embarrassed, but I was excited.
Mood. I agree.
If they ever do that with Oracle Seasons and Oracle of Ages, I might even be more excited.
God, I wish. But I guess they'd have to get Capcom back on board for that.
Well, they're not doing anything else.
Yeah, they're totally not busy right now.
Yeah,
They're not
definitely not busy.
They're not busy. What are they gonna release a new Resident Evil? No. Oracle Seasons, Oracle of Ages. They could do it. They could do it while they just put another old monster in the Monster Hunter. Be like, there's your content for the year.
Absolutely. Next in line, Um, let's go with Beta.
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
Hi. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even really know what to even think of for my own question of the day that I came up with. I didn't mean to even take credit there. Fuck. But hi, I'm Beta.
It is your question.
I know, and I didn't even think of a game. I can't looking forward to games. I just nowadays don't really see announcements unless it's like people talking about it already, like Kingdom Hearts 4. That's I'm excited for, but that's not even it. What would it have been? Fuck. Also, hi, I'm Beta. I'm our stout strig trim. I flashbang people, and I do a lot more now. That is for sure. In many ways, the overstimulated bird, as it were. That is I. Favorite game announcement. Honestly, I don't. Fuck. I guess when Sora was in Smash, Sora being in Smash was pretty cool. I was just like, damn. Now anything can happen.
I got weirdly like emotional watching that reveal trailer. That was like a moment.
It was. I'd say even in the same vein of it, probably like the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers here and there. Those like really did it because I had waited so fucking long for that game, and it it sucks so much. But the trailers were really, really exciting because I'd see like the announcement, and then like friends, when they would like listen to me like react to it, they'd be like, "You sound exactly like what this guy was reacting to it that I saw." I'm like, "You're not even watching the trailer, you're watching the react." Point being, Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers or story update announcement trailers leading up to its release. That was mine in terms of like game announcements, and then the game sucked.
The game was not great.
It was doo-doo. But now it's better. Mods make it better. Go play modded Kingdom Hearts 3. Trust. Everyone. That's my announcement to everyone.
And last but definitely and certainly not least is Keat.
You know those rules where like we keep saying we can't have the same announcement? You were close to mine because hi everyone, I'm Keat. I'm also Aster, your bard, your full-time bard. My game announcement that absolutely flipped my lid was when Cloud was announced for Smash, because Cloud was like the signal to Smash that anything was possible. So I loved when Sora was announced, but at that point, like they had given us so many other announcements that I was like, Sora's going to be in Smash. Like they're going to find the legal triumph to get over this, and it's going to be great. And I was excited, but I was more excited because Cloud was like, everyone's on the table. Put Goku in Smash, and then so when they did, everyone is here, which is probably the second best announcement they made for Smash. Cloud was the opening of the door. I wanted to say the technical demo for Final Fantasy VII, but that didn't count. So, but
oh yeah, that was like, look at how good the PS3 can look, and then nothing for a decade and a half.
And then got disappointed. But I won't get into that. But Cloud and Smash, super hype. I don't think I've been more hyped for any other game like announcement. There's been like close ones that I've like, oh my god, so excited for that. But that one was like top tier. Made me cry.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I had to walk away. What was Keats?
Cloud from Smash when they first announced, because that just opened the door to everybody else.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah, like Snake was like, it was on GameCube, and like Sonic has like Mario and Sonic, so like none of those like felt crazy. But when Cloud came in, all bets were off.
From that Smash 4 era, I think mine, though Cloud, I was extremely excited, but from the Smash 4 era is when they revealed Mega Man.
Yeah.
That
Mega
was
Man
like
was
a
great.
one that was like, oh shit. They're not messing around.
Second question of the day: favorite Smash announcement.
Oh
Cloud.
god.
Mega Man was good. Is it weird for me to say I was so hyped for Robin's trailer?
I was, but then they snubbed Chrome so bad. Crom.
But like,
thought
okay,
the
so
Crom thing was
leading
the
up
funny
to
part of
that,
it.
people were like leaking like, oh, Crom's gonna be in Smash. It's gonna be Crom. It's gonna be Crom. And then the trailer comes out, and it's not only not Crom, it's Lucina and Robin.
Great.
I was
And
like,
then
how
and
the fact that it's the creative character that got into Smash.
I love that, like, just to rub some salt in the wound, by the end, you have, like, Crom passing out on the ground saying, like, maybe one day.
Yeah, and they made him a Smash Ultimate attack.
Yeah. But just
But then they added him.
yeah, that Robin trailer is so good because it just misleads you the entire time.
I think, though, my favorite Smash announcement was the everyone is here.
Yeah, that one freaked me out because I was like,
So good.
Smash 4 was just so good. They brought everything in, and I was like, you can't trump it. There's nothing you can do. And then they're like, nope, we're just going to bring everyone back. And I was like, that would do it.
I feel like they can't top that anymore. Like if you leave anybody out, it's just going to suck now.
Yeah, if they ever somehow bring Smash back, even if it's without Sakurai in some fashion, if they don't bring everyone back, it's just like
sub ultimate. So
Disappointment.
I actually disagree. I would love them to do like a major roster trim, but also like redo everybody's move sets so that they're more modernized instead of these are still the same move sets they had in Mario, like in Smash Bros. 64.
no, I feel that.
Like I would love like a whole like yeah, the roster's smaller, but like they actually give Mario and Luigi like separate move sets from each other and redo everybody's moves to incorporate stuff from future titles. Like give Princess Peach like her Showtime move set.
you're the reason why we have Mario versus Capcom Infinite.
I would almost agree with you, but I will say, like, God, I hated Soul Calibur 5. And what you're describing is Soul Calibur 5 to me. And I'm so glad they gave me Keelik back.
All right.
I think people would hate it, but I would genuinely love it.
I mean, I wouldn't be against the idea, but I don't know. I would need to be like sold on it really hard by the people making it, because
First trailer,
this could go so
Ganondorf has
wrong.
an actual move set.
You would
I think
still have
everyone's
people
sold.
smashing your door down.
I'm just saying, give Ganondorf
Get
his
it?
own move set, and people would be so happy.
Make him Wind Waker Ganondorf with his two blades.
You can have Ganondorf, but if you touch Samus, I will come after you.
I love D&D.
Yeah, but
I
speaking
like
of,
video games.
What's
we
Dungeons and Dragons?
have a game to play.
It's a dating sim.
You're the one making it a dating sim, not me.
Listen, I'm a bard.
You don't have to be the horny bard.
I didn't say it was horny.
You don't
I like-
have to be, but you get to be.
But you get to be.
Be as horny as you want, Keith. Live your dreams.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I'm sorry that I ruined the magical arena date that you and Raks were gonna have by beating your ass.
Is it
Not
much
hurt
of
at
a
all.
date if you're trying to beat each other up?
No, but we have a feeling that Aster is like secretly seething about the fact that she didn't get to go against Rex.
Secretly?
No, it's pretty open, it's pretty open, actually.
I think you mean that's a weird way to say overtly.
It's true. All right,
Aster's
I'm
like,
clueless.
let me do a proper recap instead of just inferring things that happened last time. Last time on Roll for Initiative, the Fighter Clash 4 inside at the city of Westwind continued, where unfortunately Trim got eliminated in his first round, and then Aster got eliminated against Jacob, leading to a final match of Raks versus Jacob, where ultimately Raks won the final fight. Ensuring that the crew finally scored what they went to the city for, the glass helm for the ship. And we kind of ended things as the group reconvened at the closed tavern where Rax's mentor Rourke was waiting for them. So this is pretty much where we rejoin our characters. You are back at the tavern, victorious in your quest.
Actually,
And we leveled up.
We left off on we were translating the text on the ship, and we got title dropped.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I was about to say that seemed a little important.
Yeah, that's kind of an important thing. The glass helm had these strange runes engraved in it, and after using the spell comprehend languages, you were able to translate them to learn that it actually said at Starlight's Edge, which was our title drop.
What do you think it means?
What does that mean, Beeb?
Oh. Who's Beep?
Oh, I didn't realize we were in character yet.
Jacob?
Huh?
Who are you talking
okay.
to?
Just kind of stares wide-eyed into the distance.
Reaches over, tugs the binoculars down over the eyes.
I mean, it's a ship from
With
the
one
stars.
finger, just starts tracing a little circle around the ring on his finger.
Do you have any idea, Rourke?
He kind of shrugs and shakes his head. I mean, I know what the word starlight and edge mean, but the phrase means nothing to me.
Okay, that's probably fair.
What about the word at?
I'm not going to dignify this with a response.
I just wanted to check.
Maybe the goggles on is a bad idea. Well, maybe we should take this to the Institute then?
I forget. We already did a long night's sleep.
No, you basically checked it as soon as you got back to the tavern.
Right.
Well, I suggest we get some rest, and then we make our way back to the Institute in the morning.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I know they got like a healer on standby, but I still feel like I've been swinging around an iron weight all day.
Oh yeah, you might not be hurt, but you definitely feel the exhaustion itself from all this fighting.
Well, let's get to bed.
I'm down.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Wait, which bed is ours?
The one that you slept in last night.
Do you remember?
Just slammed through the wall. That was terrifying.
I aim to please.
I'm gonna stay for a sec.
Actually, I was going to ask as well. Rourke, are you feeling any better?
you kind of see him shift in place a little bit, and he says, "It's been better, but it's been worse. I'm okay."
Okay. As long as it's not hurting too bad or anything. I'm sure you'll feel better soon.
I hope so too.
You going to bed, Esther?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask Warwick a question. You can go on
Okay.
ahead of me without me.
Just standing in the hallway. Where the fuck was my bed?
Also exhausted, you just hear a
Me, 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 me. Was it the purple one? It's probably the purple one.
Yeah, you picked the purple one. I remember that much.
Wow.
Aster kind of gives a play punch to Rick, like, sup, big guy, Rick. Got a question.
Okay.
So I may have made a deal with a devil. And I told the Institute about it, but in long story short, I have to provide something of value in a week. Well, less than a week now. And I wonder if you had any ideas.
For a moment, he has a look of like. Essentially, it's like, no, you didn't. But then he kind of walks over to one of the table and then sits down. And he looks at you and says, "What did you make that deal for?"
Well, I made the deal because if not, the Harangon would have died. And it was the only way to not get killed.
No, but I'm aside
What
from
the
not aside from not dying, was there something that you obtained from?
Oh, yes, we got knowledge of his clients. One of them being Mr. Flufferbutt with the helm. And then there was two more. But he gave us information on his clients, and that's what we're basing off now.
Okay. And he wants what in return?
Something of great value, which is subjective, I know, but desperate times, and I know it's just a trick. It's going to be something he's going to be like, it's not worth it. So I had a couple of ideas on how to get around this, but you're probably done this more than me. So, or not devils, just adventuring.
I have not made deals with devils myself. And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask what happens if you don't fulfill your end of the bargain.
Well, he was going to take my soul. That was one thing.
But he asked for something else.
He wanted to be brought into the Institute.
Okay. He kind of puts his head in his hands and then kind of rubs the bridge of his snout like he has a headache. And says, that's the problem with information. One could say that it's invaluable. So you might have gotten yourself in quite the pickle. As for a way to get out of it, you have to somehow find something that he might want more. Or find out why he wants to get into the Institute.
That is what brings me to the main point. I asked, no, what's his name? Julius. I said, I got it. Julius. I asked Julius, and he didn't really give me much. And I was wondering if you knew why he would want to be in the Institute so badly.
Perhaps there's information contained within the Institute that he's trying to get his hands on. Considering how much knowledge is kept between the walls of any of the strongholds. And that's not even counting what might be at the actual central hub. So you might want to start hitting the books once you get back.
Homework. All right. Guess that sounds like a good start as any. Thanks.
No problem.
And then Aster saunters off to bed.
All right.
Sleep mode activate.
All right. And you're all able to get a peaceful night of sleep.
Honk shoe.
Honk
Most of
shoe.
us.
If the door is locked,
Kicks the door. Wake up.
Unlocks. I asked.
Opens the door.
Hello, Aster.
Good morning.
Raks was sleeping in their armor.
That's not good.
Not what you were about to say.
I won't say under armor because, like, the actual clothes under armor. I have to wear that when I sleep. But yeah.
Wake up. Aster slaps Trim. Wake up.
I had a dream I was in a cooking competition and won.
You cook?
I think so.
Why haven't you cooked for us before?
I met you like a day ago. Week ago.
Yeah, it's been
Some time
about
ago.
a little, like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at most.
And don't we feel like we already know each other?
More than I'd like at this point, but
Let's go, teacup.
coming.
Did you smack?
Didn't even check to see if Jacob was in his room. Master is mad.
You notice when you enter the main tap room of this tavern that Rourke is gone. Raks, you notice that in Thistle's mouth there is an envelope.
Raks reaches down and pulls the envelope, takes the envelope.
There's a bit of resistance at first. Thistle doesn't want to let go, but after a bit of a pull, you're able to retrieve the envelope. It's a bit wet.
Thanks, buddy. Just kind of shakes it off and tries to dry it off a little bit on the scarf. Okay. Sits down and opens the envelope.
Okay. It's obviously a letter from work. That's says that he's been called away on a different task, and that he's arranged right outside of town for a carriage to take you back to the Institute, especially if you have to carry the glass helm, which is quite heavy. It'll make the traveling back easier, and it'll allow you to return to the Institute within the same day.
Oh, that was really thoughtful of him. And just like that, I'm probably not going to see him for another year.
That normal? You don't see him that often?
No. I'm just worrying over nothing. But we should take this to the Institute. And just kind of walks over and grabs the glass helm.
Okay.
Back to the outpost.
Aster, how much time do we have left anyway?
Since the deal?
Yeah.
This is at this exact moment, Aster, that you get this painful spike in your head, and a voice echoes in your mind that says, 1 week remaining.
A week left.
You good?
Yeah, just a splitting headache, but morning stuff. Nothing some bean juice would fix.
Those healers did a bad job. We'll get you taken care of on the way when we get back to the Institute.
Come on, you two, let's go.
Okay. You you exit through the same town entrance that you first arrived in. And there is like a horse-drawn carriage that is waiting for you, and there's a guy with a little cardboard, like a little sign that's written like Institute on it, that's waiting for you.
Oh. Rex holds the glass wheel over.
Okay. Yeah, he helps you load it in the back of the cart.
Thank you. My spine is short. I don't need to get it any shorter.
And he opens the door for you to be able to climb in. It's not the most luxurious carriage, but it is, like, quite nice.
How high up is like the cart?
There's there's little steps on the side that you're able to like use it to climb on, but it is like 2 or 3 feet high to just climb on.
Sorry, I just pictured it in my head like the short people having trouble getting into the cart. We had.
Don't worry, the cart is height challenge proof.
Yeah. We all have to.
The little steppy steps.
Well, we all have to do an acrobatics roll to get into the carriage.
God. Just pull each other up. Actually, why can't we just take a carriage to all the places we need to go? We only have a week.
How much money do you have?
How much money do you
Coaching
think the
house.
Institute has? Maybe we should bring that up to Julius.
Everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I didn't ask for your name.
Name's Roger.
What?
What was it?
Roger.
Roger?
Name's- Yeah. Name's Roger.
Nice to meet you, Roger. Roger.
Hi, Roger.
And with a quick lash of the reins, the carriage takes off onto the road.
Ain't this
Yeah.
nice? Aster, you know any good traveling songs?
I know a couple.
What's your favorite?
Hmm. Not sure.
While we're traveling, I can tell you all the story of the Spirit Blade.
Oh God.
I feel like I should immediately be concerned by that reaction.
It was a big tournament to find who was going to own this new divine sword.
Okay.
Oh God. It finally clicked what it's supposed to be. Fucking God damn it.
It had eyeballs on it and everything.
Yep.
I have not heard of this. Is this a
Oh.
Aster? Is this a reference?
I don't know. Jacob says a lot of things.
I don't know what this is. He started talking about it and then just kind of did that like deer in the headlights thing again. I don't know what to do.
You see, it was a big tournament where they had fighters from all around the world, and then at the beginning of every round, they would say, "A spirit still burns."
For those wondering what the hell he's talking about, it's a reference to Soul Calibur.
Oh.
Yeah, because I keep bringing up fighting games.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that went over my head.
I got one.
Like Spirit Blade? Oh, God damn it. I'm so like stuffling through Xenoblade that I was like, Xeno? Oh no, fuck, it's Soul Calibur.
Well, I thought of it because Spacey mentioned it earlier.
It didn't ring a bell because like I don't know when I think the word caliber, I don't really think of sword.
It comes from Excalibur.
Is that what it's supposed to be? I thought it was supposed to be like the skill of the fighter, like the skill of their souls.
No, because
Well, also, it was originally called. The series was originally called Soul Edge. Soul Calibur was the second game in the series.
That's true. The original
Yeah.
game was called
Every-
Soul Edge.
Yeah, every time you're like, "Oh, I love Soul Calibur 2," it's actually Soul Calibur 3, and so on for every single numbered entry.
Getting from Westwind to the Institute will take most of the day, even if like the carriage is going decently fast. So, you have time to like either talk amongst yourselves or if there's something that your character wants to do.
Are we going to be able to do this in a week? And we still have 2 places to go, right, Aster?
You sure do.
How much time do we have at the start of this?
I'm gonna be right back. Keep talking.
Have about a week.
Okay. We're gonna have to be a little bit faster then. Yeah, as
Well,
nice as
depending
it
on how
was.
far away the rest of the items are.
No, I'm just worried. I mean, it was nice getting to do the tournament. It was nice winning it. But now I remember that we don't have much time left anyways. What are we going to do if the thing actually does come to the Institute?
Well,
I'm sure they're planning some sort of contingency.
Hmm.
And despite almost killing me, like, seemed kind of nice, right?
I wouldn't use nice to describe a devil.
I'm just trying to look on the bright side. I still feel like it was my fault.
I can't say it was anybody's. Ultimately, we have to take responsibility for this regardless of whose fault it was. So it doesn't really matter passing the blame around. Still, we gotta think about something. Trying to remember what the other 2 places we're supposed to go were, actually. I lost my notes in a puddle.
Oh,
an
well,
awkward way of saying that Thistle ate it.
The thistle then ate it
yeah.
from the puddle.
One of them is in the possession of the Grand Wizard.
Okay.
And one was
So
owned
maybe-
by a Dragonborn or something, right?
Yeah. If we still don't know much about the Dragonborn, then maybe the Wizard's going to be the next destination.
True. I'm a little nervous to deal with a wizard, though.
I've
would
never
have
met
to
one
find-
personally.
They're like magical and stuff. Like more so than Trim and Aster.
What's the actual difference? I don't actually know.
Are there were these like long blue robes and have these like giant beards and big pointy hats?
You mean between a sorcerer and a wizard? Is that what you're
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah, wizards.
Yeah.
They have those like dancing brooms.
That is not the difference.
Are you sure the beard seems like it's really important?
So Trim would be more powerful with a giant beard?
Yeah.
Can I?
Can you grow a beard?
Trim, how fast can you grow a beard?
I
Do
and
They-
he just goes silent and keeps thinking.
Aster has? Trim has feathers.
Yeah, but
I mean, if it's like a feather, I can't grow. I mean, I kind of have hair. That doesn't
if
come out of my
we-
chin though.
What if we made like a fake beard? Would that count?
We'd have to use fur for it. Maybe?
Don't look at me.
I mean, you do have that tail.
I mean, at the very least, if Trem was wearing a fake beard, people would think he's more powerful, I think, right?
It would make him more intimidating.
Intimidating.
Yeah. I mean, you already, like, made somebody's fingernails explode. That kind of scared me. I gotta be real. I couldn't exactly see what was happening on the stands. I'll admit. I looked away. I was very terrified. I think I saw rave lights.
Oh.
But if you had a beard, think about it.
Is the magic stored in the beard? Or is it the hat?
For a wizard, it might be both.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's formidable opponents.
Oh.
Could somebody else wear the hat and have the magic?
You know, I did hear stories about people putting on wizard hats and becoming wizards.
Wow.
I get that reference.
Oh, hi, God.
That'd be so cool to learn magic.
I don't really know how magic works. I kind of know magic.
I know about some of it, but not how to do it.
We almost there, Roger?
Yeah, I got about an hour left.
Oh. Rex just slams his head back into the cushion, just stares at the ceiling.
DM, I have a
It's kind
question.
of early in the morning, and like you can see the beginnings of the sun, like beginning to like lower into the sky. Like it's been, like instead of having to make a stop in the middle of your road to sleep, like you had to do last time. It's a full day's travel, but at least you make it in one day.
DM, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Can you very briefly describe Roger's appearance?
Sure. He. God damn it.
Well, more importantly, does he have facial hair?
Yes, he does. He's like a little scraggly looking raccoon person with like a fraying gray beard. He's like a little bit like disheveled. But he's dressed like somewhat nicely because he is the conductor of a horse-drawn carriage.
He knows magic.
Do you think he would give us his beard?
No.
Do you think we can take his beard?
No.
Please don't try to take my beard.
We won't. We swear.
We absolutely won't. Wink, nudge.
No, that's probably why Aster's so strong with magic.
You do not
I
have
mean,
a
a little bit
beard.
of facial hair.
Yeah, but you're basically all beard. It's like an extension of yourself.
Wait. Then does that mean I looks at myself in my fur?
You're a beard, Jacob.
Oh my gosh. Trim, come here for a second.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, now lay your head on top of my head.
What?
I don't think you should be increasing Trim's magic while we're sitting here in a carriage. I don't need him blinding the driver.
I just want to see if it works.
And I'm bored. I'm on board for this, as long as everyone else is.
Do you do it, Trim?
Do I have to?
If you
You just said as long as if you don't want to.
yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I would like, while this is happening, to cast minor illusion on Trim.
Oh no.
as
Well-
stealthily as possible.
Okay. Let's see. Minor illusion. Does have
Object being a weird.
Okay, it doesn't have a verbal component, but it does have a somatic component. So you do need to say words in order for the spell to function.
Okay. How well do I cough whatever part that I do to make this seem like it's not what it is?
Make a performance check.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, sure. You're able to disguise the somatic component of your spell. And like you like do your movements at the same time as you cough at enough to disguise that you're casting a spell. And what minor illusion do you cast?
I'd like to cast a mighty beard. Untrue.
Okay. Trim, you have an illusory beard that appears on your face.
I just start
Oh my
like kind of
gosh.
feeling it and running my fingers through it, going, "Ooh."
It worked.
Would you be able to feel it?
No, he wouldn't.
It would,
There's
it would pass it.
there wouldn't be any sensation. There would just be like your hand just passes through.
No, it's like a phantom limb. You just kind of like, it feels so real to you.
Thistle is staring at you, Trem. He looks like he wants to eat the beard.
Oh. Just continues to run his fingers through the beard. Or hands, wings. Like, ooh, it feels nice.
This is incredible. Do you think the Institute knows about this? That magic comes from beard?
Julius kind of has a beard.
I guess he kind of does have a beard.
Yeah.
And after 1 minute, it's gone.
Yeah, it's the illusion only lasts a minute.
Oh.
Thistle loses interest.
All right, guys. We're here.
Oh, God.
Oh
Rex
gosh, I was so
practically
focused
rolls
on
out of it.
I was so focused on the beard that I forgot that we were even coming here.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Sorry, is a dusty wheel. Okay, pick it up. Dusty wheel.
Is there an in-universe like D&D equivalent to a bless you or Gesundheit?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Julius, knocking with her foot at the door. Julius,
Oh yeah, he runs over and opens the door.
wheel.
He helps you bring it in.
Huh? We got it.
Actually, there kind of is D&D equivalents, but they're usually based on like the certain settings. So like if you were in the Forgotten Realms, there might be like if a worshipper of Lathander might say like praise the dawn or something like that. Like it's
Praise the
like
dawn?
it's kind of it's kind of deity specific.
Bless your heart.
So in our setting, it's just bless you.
Prim's gonna wait outside the institute.
Sorry.
It's like a baby chick holding its head back when it rains.
Listen.
Oh no.
If we ever see Thistle outside in the rain, we need to go out. Or if we ever see Trim outside in the rain, we need to go out and get him immediately.
While we're in this room with Julius and Atlas, I nudge Rax. I'm like, Atlas also kind of has a beard.
No, that's definitely a beard.
Yeah.
He shot lightning at me. Or was it you? Did you get hit? You got hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning. Remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. It
Does
hurt.
Does that still hurt?
No.
The Sewers did a bad job on Aster. But yeah, we have the crystal wheel. We got it from the tournament back down from Sir Flumper, whoever, whatever. That guy. the
Reginald
pompous one.
McFlumperton.
Reginald
Yeah.
McFlumperton, yes, that's right. I mean, I'm impressed. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you. We all worked really hard. But we don't have much time left. Do you know any information about that wizard or that dragonborn?
Not yet. I think it's... I am not sending you out on another mission until we resolve this devil situation.
Oh. Okay. What do we do?
I will be gone for the next 2 days. So you have free use of my library, free use of any of the facilities in the Institute.
Just 2 days, huh? Okay.
I'll be gone. Yeah, unfortunately, I know we still have about a week. So by my return, we will still have 5 days to sort the situation out.
All right. I'll be patient.
In the meantime, you've traveled quite a while. I'm sure you're tired from the road.
Restless, if anything. Stuck sitting there for hours.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, if you want, we can go out into the yard and maybe we could train a little bit, like you said we could.
Right. I did talk about that, and Rex kind of snaps out of it and stands up straight. Well, you want to go do that, Jacob?
Sure, I'd love to learn a little bit more about fighting since I'm apparently good at it.
Right.
Aster scoffs.
Rex kind of looks at the two. Well, let's not waste too much time then.
Okay.
Under Aster's breath, he goes, I wish he could sneak better than he fights.
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
I didn't hear that.
I had big ears. I had big ears. I definitely heard that, and now I feel a little bit bad.
Goodness.
All right. While Jacob and Raks are training in the courtyard, let's start with Aster. What do you do?
Free use of the library, right, Julius?
Yeah, whatever you need.
Anything pertaining devils, obviously.
He points to the bookshelf that's like behind him. Like, there's all sorts of books about the occult, and I know there's books on devils. I have to prepare for my trip, so if you'll excuse me.
Sure.
He leaves.
Aster just would like to search for books and find it.
Okay, roll a D100 for me.
Whoa.
Survey says 11.
11, okay. The first book that, like, you pick off the shelf kind of at random, just to see, like, what you can find is a book called Potions and You, How Drinking Poison Made Me a Better Alchemist.
Oh.
Who wrote that?
Fuck you.
Aster.
I will never not take the opportunity.
It's world building, DM.
I know.
Aster just keeps going through books. No, not this one. And hands it to Atlas. Here, hold this.
Grabs it. Trim,
Hello.
you find yourself, after all this traveling, a little peckish. You didn't have much to eat on the road.
Yeah. Kind of miss my beard. It's a nice beard. I think if I do have a longer beard, I'd be a better sorcerer. Is that actually how that works?
You can do an Arcana check if you want.
I could. Now I want to.
Okay, sure. You do an Arcana check.
I rolled a 10.
10 is enough for you to know that that is not how magic works.
He's like, oh yeah, it doesn't work that way. Oh. But it could, but it doesn't. And he's like talking to himself while he
And
waddles
when you
into
enter the kitchen, you find Myrna is kind of busying herself, kind of doing prep work for the next morning.
Hi. Wait, have we met before? Hi, I'm Trim.
We certainly have, sugar.
Well, it's been a long week. I have 2 questions. One, is there anything else left to eat? I'm kind of hungry. Just anything that might be around. Second, do you ever need a hand with, like, cooking or prepping stuff for meals occasionally? I want to help, and everyone's dealing with their own things. And my friend's cursed. It's really weird. But I'm rooting for him. There's not much I can do there, so I'm like, well, Want to learn how to cook.
Well, sure. I can always use the extra help.
Yay.
And so, for the sake of this,
Interaction?
for the sake of this interaction, over the next 2 days, while you're all waiting for Julius to come back, Trim spends his time learning how to cook with Myrna, and this is how Trim earns the feat chef.
I'm a cooking bird now.
He is a cooking bird.
A Kentucky frying chicken.
Kentucky frying chicken.
You're telling me a chicken fried this Kentucky?
Oh my god.
It's actually the other way around.
Yes.
Telling me a whole state fried this chicken.
Yes, beef.
A chicken
now
Kentucky
on.
to this fry?
From now
Dear
on,
God.
you have to you
Jake, it's
must
me.
refer to me as Kentucky when I'm cooking.
Okay. All right, Ken.
No, Kentucky, no. You just say the full name, otherwise
When
it
I-
doesn't have the power to.
When I'm cooking,
Call me
I become
Ken.
a different person.
Back to Aster. Roll another D100 for me.
Kentucky, Kentucky.
Flat 50. Funny.
Flat 50. All right. Yeah, you find a book on devils.
Oh.
Can I suggest a title if you don't have one?
Please.
The Devil's in the Details.
I like that.
Bye.
Hold on. I got something.
The tables have turned.
By Weir's Prada.
Never mind. That's better.
Oh, I thought he was asking me to name it. Name of his
I
title.
was because you asked for the last one, so I figured it.
All
Flip
right.
it around.
The Devil's in the Details by Weir's Prada.
Oh, that's good. All right.
Making a note of that, like, well, found an NPC name I'm gonna name later on.
It's gonna be this campaign's Volo.
Just gonna show up like, oh, by the way, what's your name? Oh, I'm Weir's Prada.
It is an extremely dense book, so it will take you more than one day to kind of search through it.
I will.
Yeah?
Yeah, I will continue to do so and randomly look at other books in between just because,
Sure.
but just to take a break here and there. But I plow through the book as much as I can in the next 2 days.
Sure. Raks, what is it that you do over the next 2 days?
I imagine standard training with like swords and shields between Jacob and Raks. How to block, how to move.
The day starts like that, but a little bit later, Jacob kind of disappears into his own thing. So you kind of find yourself, while like Trim spends his day cooking with Myrna, and Aster has his nose in a book. and Jacob spends his time somewhere else. You kind of have a lot of free time to yourself.
I don't know where I went, so I just put myself off the map for the moment.
Okay, sure.
I don't know where I've gone.
Rax just kind of sits outside the castle wall, or outside the wall of the Institute of Thistle,
Okay.
just kind of staring glassy-eyed at his pole while he's sitting there.
Okay. It's the next morning after your return, Jacob. You've on that morning happened to wake up a little bit earlier than everybody else. And as you step out of your room and try to make your way out, you step into the main hall and come across Atlas. And he kind of looks back at you embarrassed as you notice that one of his arms has fallen off is on the ground.
Oh, Atlas, are you okay?
I'm sorry to ask, but could you lend me a hand?
Well, it certainly looks like you need one. But Tish, yes, I can help.
He dragged a stool a little bit into the upper part of the room, so there's a little bit more space, and he kind of sits himself so that the arm socket that's missing is facing you, and he starts giving you instructions on how to set it back. Hold on. While you do that, I'll be right back.
Okay, so like this, sorry if there's loud clanking. So let's see right here. Oh, okay. I think like this. Let's see, where does this? Oh, okay, in the square hole. Okay, so I think I've got it over. I got a little shock. Hang on. Okay, and right here.
He kind of watches you doing this, and he starts giving you instructions, telling you to focus and concentrate, and as he's telling you to do these things, you feel in your hands this this strange energy that's kind of emanating from your hands, not him. And as you place the arm in its socket, you cast for the very first time mending, and you hear the arm click in place.
Did you do that?
No, that was all you.
What? What?
He then grabs like a piece of his clothing, and he like rips a bit of the fabric, and he hands it to you, and he says, "Try again."
Oh, mm, how did I? Okay, concentrate, focus, deep breath.
Then yeah, you cast mending.
I had to go find it on the sheet for a second.
Over the rest of those 2 days, you work in tandem with Atlas to see how much you can push this thing that you've discovered, and you find that you have this affinity to channel the arcane energy through tinkering, becoming an artificer.
Oh my gosh. I have to. I'm sorry. Just give me just a sec, Atlas. Hey, Trim.
Hello?
Trim.
Good morning. I come in with hands.
Oh yeah, you've been like probably up before everybody else to help Myrna in the kitchen that morning, like preparing the breakfast for everyone and everything.
My hands are covered in meat sauces. What's up?
Trim. Do I have a beard?
Trim squints his eyes, like looks at you like, oh, and then proceeds to see like, let me see, and then reaches his hands forward for your face. Are you not pulling back? You're just gonna let that happen?
Yes. I'm genuinely curious as
You
to
get-
if you believe I have a beard or not.
You get me sauce on your face.
That's fine.
There's meat sauce on his face. There's no beard.
But I did a thing.
What'd you do? You don't have to be a beard to have a thing.
What? That was the whole conversation with the. Well, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I say this as I'm still massaging where his beard would be to make sure there's, isn't any like hair follicles. Because if there is, then I have to make sure
You're just rubbing more sauce in his fur.
How does it feel when you cast magic?
Well, depends on the magic. A lot of times there's like a warm buildup in like the gut, and then you hear like a little, and then that's just like acid blast. But then there's also, yeah, just acid blast. Are you saying you did magic?
I think I'm a wizard.
Oh my god, congratulations. And I give him like a clapping on like his face, like clapping his face, like I'm clapping my hands together, like applauding him for doing the spell. Wait, what magic did you do?
I guess that's a question. Would I know exactly
Yeah.
what I did?
Over like that all that time that you spent working with Atlas, you did actually have to hit the books a little bit and like learn what you can do. So you do know now the spells that you can cast.
Cool. Myrna, you got any like broken glasses or bowls?
Sure. And she brings out this like wooden bowl that has like this crack on the side. I always liked this one, but couldn't use it after it broke.
Okay, let me try. And then I will cast mending again.
Yeah. Trim, you see as through Jacob's magic, the crack just shuts itself, and the bowl is repaired.
Very neat, Jacob. Very neat.
Be right back.
You can create things whole with your hands, and I can cook with my hands.
Trim, do you know what this means?
No.
If it's not the beards, it means we need big hats.
I feel like I'd be swept away if I had a big hat. I've seen how small I am.
I find it funny. There's only one person in this group that has a hat.
I just had an idea. There is somebody that we know who has a hat.
Aster gets a shiver. down his spine.
You know, it's also funny. I'm the only one that has like the touch cast armor, and all of you guys have armor, like every single one of you.
As soon as Jacob walks into the room, by the way, he just says no without even looking at without even skipping a beat. As soon as Jacob appears, no.
Aster,
I said no.
you don't even. Fine.
He probably wants something silly from me. Oh, it's gone.
Raks. Raks.
You see?
Well, I guess you're Raks now.
Maybe you had to step away for a second.
Probably. Well, I say that I found him asleep, and I rush back inside, and you can tell that Jacob is very excited about this and definitely acting like a little kid. Spacey's having her typical 7 p.m. milk bath. Yep. That's canon.
Yeah, she's muted, so we'll just wait for Spacey to get back.
In the meantime, is there anything else they should discuss about this with Atlas or anybody else in the Institute to be like, what is happening?
Yeah, I mean, you found like that you had this affinity, and through like kind of hard work and putting your nose to the grindstone over the past couple of days, you've been able to like discover that you had this ability. The thing about Artificer is that unlike a sorcerer that has like this innate natural ability to cast magic, for you it comes through this tinkering, through this work. So it's not like it's more like discovering that you're capable of doing it rather than like, oh, I'm innately able to do it.
Cool. I'm gonna come into this room and look through a bunch of books about it.
Oh, perfect timing. And Aster hands you a book and continues reading.
What book is this?
The fauna of the freezing mountains.
Ooh. Steamy, Aster. I didn't know you liked this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, literally just a regular book on wildlife found in like the mountains. Like nothing steamy about it.
Says you.
Yeah, we are all wild. We're all wildlife.
The difference between actual animals and the folk
Aster
of this world.
Aster wants to grab another random book to give to Jacob from this bookshelf.
Sure, roll a D100 to see what book you...
Stop it!
God fucking damn it.
67.
Okay, you pick, it's like a thin book with like a kind of a bit of a flimsy cover, and it's fun games to play with your kids.
Here, keep yourself busy, Jacob.
Well, that's a little condescending.
Huh? Aster looks at the book and then kind of chuckles.
Spacey, you're back.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I stepped away for like 30 seconds.
Just as Jacob tried to go speak to Raks.
I just stepped away. I just need to grab some water.
That's all
It's
good,
fine.
you're good.
You were taking a milk bath. It's fine.
Oh, a milk bath. Oh, okay. I think I'd be doing that.
So now, Jay, if you want to do your scene with Raks.
Nah. At this point, we can just
Okay.
move on.
Cool. Hey, Raks, after you like spend some time relaxing with Thistle, what do you do during the rest of your time?
He's just hyper focused on the training dummy and hitting it over and over and over back there to the point of exhaustion. Just very narrow focused, not really doing much or interacting with anybody.
Okay.
Time for Thistle's big adventure.
Yeah, I think about like a day or so of like pushing yourself too far. Thistle kind of starts like nudging you, like not just like a little like head bump, but like kind of hard pushing the top of his head against your side.
Oh, hey, Thistle. Is it already night?
It's like, I'm gonna say that like it's now like on like the night of day one, it's to the point where like you can kind of see the beginning of light piercing over the horizon.
Huh. Okay.
And on that, like Thistle like bites onto your armor and tries to like tug you away, like pull you back.
All right, I'm coming. Raks just throws the training sword and shield down by the dummy and goes with Thistle. Just completely worn out looking.
Okay. As for day 2, on the next morning,
Whoa.
like after like obviously you after getting a decent amount of sleep, it's gone almost like midday by the time you get up. Once you're like ready to take on the day, what does Raks do?
Rex kind of looks down at his admittedly not too clean clothes, puts them back on, and heads back on outside.
You try to step out through the door to get to the training area, and Thistle blocks your path.
Thistle. I have to do something.
Thistle growls.
Okay. I'll stay inside. Sorry.
There's like a look of worry, like as like someone who's raised Thistle from like a little baby. You have like grown used to its his like micro expressions, because obviously he's not, you know, like he doesn't talk and everything, but you've gotten pretty used to it, and you can tell that there's like this hint of worry.
Truth be told, I'm a little scared, Thistle. I just hope Julius is going to be able to figure something out by the time he gets back. I'm still not feeling too great. Just about everything. Can't let anyone down, you know?
He headbutts you again.
Kind of just starts petting and hugging Thistle. I'm sorry for worrying you. I'll take it easy today, okay? And I should.
He lets out like a bit of a like pleased like trill.
I'll get my clothes cleaned. But I promise.
He sniffs you and then grimaces.
Yeah, I know. I really should get a new change of clothes sometime. What the hell do they wash clothes here anyways? Do they have one of those? Like a wash basin? Is this a wash basin?
Yeah, it is a wash basin.
Huh. Alright, I'll spend time doing that then. Just degunking the fabric.
Yeah, the armor is pretty easy to obviously polish anything that got stuck to it, but the undergarments that you wear under your armor is obviously like pretty smelly at this point.
Huh. I could have picked a brighter shade of purple to get the stains out easier. Just grumbling and washing his. It kind of looks like a scarf. I imagine when it's like not bunched up in the armor, it kind of falls down like a little cloak, and he's just washing that there.
Oh yeah. There's kind of like Under Armour, it is kind of like a long shirt that is made to like protect your skin against like the armor rubbing against the skin and causing, of all things, chafing and.
Yeah, that would suck.
Well, obviously, if it's too hot and the armor is like heated up by the sun or something, that like it's not hurting your skin or something. So, which is why there is underclothes that
getting microwaved in the middle of the day isn't exactly something to look forward to.
No, exactly. We'll circle back to Aster. It took you quite a bit of time to like decipher and really dig into this book, but obviously you find info on all kinds of devil types, from the simple imps to archdevils. And of course there's a passage on Rakshasas. But of course, the chapter of the book that attracts your attention more is the section on making deals with devils.
I intently read. I like slam the book down on the desk and like intently read.
It's like a Death Note sequence.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it!
I discern. What do I discern from the book, I guess?
Yeah, there's like a whole section at first about basically dissuading ever making a deal with the devil. But then you find a section on like stories of different ways people have gotten out of deals with devils. Some stories just flat out just defeating said devil in combat. Some about either exchanging a soul or a soul coin, which is a rare artifact containing a soul that you can turn in instead of yours because it's of equal value. There is stories of people finding loopholes in their respective contracts. A story that definitely catches your attention if of a musician that beat a devil with a fiddle by outplaying said devil in a like music battle.
Do you know what it was called?
The battle? The song?
The book. Or the story.
Oh,
Book. A devil went down to Waterdeep.
Oh.
The devil went to Eorzea.
Aster gets a little frustrated and starts pulling books. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have a music fight with a devil. Of course, I shouldn't have made the deal. And I just start pulling up books.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Rolled a 6. Wow,
A
that's really
6.
low.
Yeah, you are stumped. Looking through all these books. You try to think of ways to get around it. You try to think about the words that Rourke told you about how information is basically kind of invaluable, so how can you quantify the value of that? As you search through books again, I'm going to ask you to do another D100.
Oh. 25. What is these numbers? I got a 50 and 7, 25. These numbers are nice. Nice numbers.
Okay. Second. You kind of frantically pull books left and right. And as you like start grabbing books, one of them that you tried to pull on like doesn't budge. Like you can't pull it out.
What the?
Like it's stuck there.
Aster pulls on it harder.
It doesn't budge.
Huh? Aster pushes the book?
You instead of pulling on it, you push on it. And you hear a click, and the bookshelf slides over to the side, revealing a small door behind it.
Secret room. We finally get to know what's in the secret room.
What the?
Giant inflatable clown toys.
Giant inflatable arm flailing tube men.
So it just opens up.
Yeah.
Aster walks in. What the?
You find this room that has a bunch of chests, a large one that's fully trained up, and there's like a vase next to it with like scrolls sticking out of it.
This is. Why would you have a whole? Oh, Jacob's gonna have a field day. This. What was it? What is it? Spells. I am not fit for this situation. I Aster would like to open up one of the chests that isn't the big locked one. Wait, no, you know what? I'm feeling mischievous today. There's a one that's locked, right? Like big chains and locks. Well. What are you keeping secret from us, Julius? And I'd like to cast knock on it.
Oh, okay. For those that don't know, the spell knock essentially allows to unlock. It's basically magical lockpicking.
I'm getting in so much trouble.
A loud, audible knock, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
Up to 300 feet away.
Yeah. A lot of you hear that sound.
Rex nervously looks over his shoulder while he's cleaning his clothes.
What was that? Jacob enters the room Aster previously was in and goes, "Oh my gosh! Aster left a huge mess in here." I'm gonna have to clean this up.
Did the door close behind me?
No, it's still open.
Oh, okay.
So, Jacob, you see this secret opening that Aster is standing in.
I like to think that he's so distracted by the mess that he doesn't see it.
Then it just closes behind you before you.
Okay. You hear like a
So
weird...
Jacob is picking up all the books on the floor.
Yeah, you hear a weird dragging noise behind you, but when you turn around, like, the room just seems normal.
Do any of the people in the Institute who might know of this room come check on it?
It seems like nothing's happening at the moment.
Dang, Linda was just like, huh. Don't know what that was, but I'm not paid enough to find out.
What's in the chest? Or is it? I guess it's unlocked now. I attempt to open
Yeah,
it.
after you cast the spell, the padlock that was on it comes loose and falls in front of it, and the chain kind of loosens.
What are you hiding, Julius? And I open the chest.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes. Okay, yeah. There is... As you open it, you notice it's like you're disturbing a lot of very old dust. Like, you don't know how long this has been left untouched. But when you look inside, there's one large tome that has its own padlock. There is a a strange disc that's about palm-sized, made of like a dark metal. And there is a like a bag, like a satchel bag.
Huh. I grab the tome and the satchel.
Okay.
Why would you lock this up? Is there anything in the satchel?
Yes, give me a second.
While you look that up, Jacob is finished picking up and exits the room, seeing if he can spot Aster to tell him to clean up after himself. Oh, Rex, have you seen Aster? He left a mess.
The door is shut.
I knock on the door. Rex,
Hi, Jacob. What's up?
have you seen Aster? He left a mess.
Oh, no, I haven't seen anybody all day.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. I'm just doing some clothes cleaning.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me know when you're done. I should do that too.
Oh, yeah, that'd be smart. Huh. Guess I'd start finishing up about then.
Oh, Jacob walks back to the door and knocks again. Oh, by the way, Raks.
Yeah?
I'm magic, I guess.
Oh. Me too, I guess?
I kind of whisper through the door. We should get big hats.
Yeah. Like, Aster's?
Yeah.
Another cold chill goes down my spine.
Raks folds up his battle armor and everything situated and puts on a very oversized purple shirt that goes down to his knees. Leaves the room and starts heading back.
His jammies.
Very big shirt. You know, it's still like middle of the day, but, you know, self-care.
Okay. So,
The satchel.
yeah, the satchel. Yeah, when you open the bag, the satchel, and you kind of try to rummage through it, you realize that it's bottomless. It's a bag of holding.
Oh my God.
Oh, I've heard of those. They're what is it?
Essentially it is a magical item. It's a bag that can that essentially the inside of the bag is this extra dimensional space that like can hold up to like 500 pounds worth of stuff.
Oh my gosh, we could put so many beards
And
in
then it's a
there.
bag that like weighs basically nothing.
Don't put a bag inside of a bag.
Nope.
We could fit so many hats.
What a flashback.
You could fit a shit ton of hats.
You said there was a disc?
Yeah, a palm-sized disc made of like a dark metal. And kind of etched in it, it almost looks like there's a face on it.
There's a... Okay. Huh.
Does it have a title?
No, that's just a disc. It's just like a metal piece, right?
I thought you were talking about the book.
No, the book has a padlock on it, though.
Yeah, the book has a padlock on it.
Do I knock on the padlock? What does the devil Jacob on my shoulder say?
I don't know what you're talking about. Jacob's an angel.
And okay, what does the angel Jacob say on my shoulder?
Genuine question. Is the book just like blank, so there's no information about it?
It looks extremely old. And whatever image that was on it, on the cover, is faded. There are there is a padlock on one side, and the spine of the book is reinforced with metal clasps, like metal hinges, to keep the book together. Because of how old the book is, it's not falling apart, but you can see that the spine, a long time ago, had started to weaken and was reinforced with metal.
I hate Aster.
If I had to guess what Aster might be thinking in terms of a shoulder Jacob, maybe remembering the time that Jacob said, the only way to get answers is to ask questions, right? Sort of as a justification for curiosity, maybe?
Yes, I like this. Biggest question in my head is, what's in here? And I cast knock again.
Cast knock again.
Which means I have one spell slot.
Everyone hears this strange, loud knock sound again.
Jacob pokes his head out the washroom door and says, "Well, there's definitely some skullduggery going on now."
Do we have approximation on where that noise might have been from?
It seems to come from Julius's office.
Raks would walk out still wearing the shirt.
Is Linda concerned at all?
Linda is asleep at her desk.
No. I should listen to Thistle. He just sits back down on his bed. Starts brushing his hair.
Okay. Yeah, Thistle is still guarding the door that leads to the...
He definitely saw Thistle when he poked his head out.
Thistle gave him
gave
virtual
glare.
Glare with the claws, gesturing a little. I see you.
I think Jacob will assume that maybe this is something the guards are doing, they're training and just being very loud.
Yeah, because it's like a knock. It's not like there's an explosion or...
Right. It's not suspicious.
No, not at all.
Suspicious.
Now, if it was 2 knocks, like in a row, sequentially, then
What's
that'd be
the sound?
suspicious.
Must have been the wind.
Wait a second.
That knocking wind.
Yes, Aster?
Can I do an Arcana check on what the disc is? I have a feeling as a player, but
Yeah, sure. Do an Arcana check before we resolve you opening the book.
okay. Oh no, 7. I rolled a 7.
You're not quite sure.
Okay, leave it at that.
You know what? I'm gonna give you advantage. Now that I think about it.
Let's roll again. 30, 20.
No,
Or
nat
20.
20.
That's
An
20.
actual
Maybe.
nat 20. Yeah, I mean, because you had your nose for the past 2 days in a book about devils, that is why you had advantage, because it is knowledge that is relatively fresh into your mind. So you know for sure that what you're holding in your hand is a soul coin.
Do it! It's like, wait a second. Does that realization happen as I'm opening the book?
Yeah. And I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nat 1. So 6. I'm too excited over the revelation of, wait, there's a soul coin in here?
From a nat 20 to a nat 1. As you open this book, everyone in the Institute this time hear this loud detonation.
Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
And you take 20 points of thunder damage. And you are thrown back in this small room, and you hit the wall at full force and take an additional 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I don't think we can ignore this one.
Yeah.
Just kind of runs out, looks at Thistle holding his hands, and starts like,
Yeah, Thistle doesn't ignore that. Like, guards shuffle in. Linda comes running in too.
Raks is putting up his dukes.
You,
No
as you
weapon.
enter the book, like all the books on the bookshelf were thrown off. There's like books everywhere.
Is he
And
here
this-
already?
The secret bookshelf has been kind of like knocked off of its hinges, so you can see that there is this secret door.
Well, curiosity killed the kobold. So opens it up.
How are you doing, Aster, health-wise?
I am literally 1.
You're literally at 1 HP.
I'm
Okay.
literally at 1. I didn't know if you had planned that.
Nope.
But you're literally at 1. So I'm conscious, but I'm on fate's edge right now.
You took
So-
2d12 thunder damage and 1d6 of bludgeoning damage from the impact against the wall.
What do I see when I open up the door?
So yeah, you see the room that I described. There's a bunch of smaller chests that are not open but have been clearly displaced by whatever this detonation was. And there's
Sorry, ignore me. Sorry, I'm trying to look at things.
And there's like this big chest that is clearly has been opened, and now the actual lid has been thrown off of its hinges, so it kind of like lies crooked off the side of the chest. And then Aster is kind of like half sloped to the ground, looking horrible. I gotta be right back, sorry.
Aster, are you okay?
I'm good. I'm upset, but good. And I guess I will.
You look, Did you explode?
Why? Matter of fact, I did. And I guess I will do cure wounds and bind the wound.
Aster, are you? I'm asking this out of character. Are you like charred and singed from the thunder damage, or have you puffed up like a giant staticky ball?
Thunder damage is more like a force, like a booming sound. So like it wouldn't be like staticky or like burnt. It just think like a wave of energy, just forceful energy, like air almost.
Like
So,
an EMP
yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah, like a loud blast of sound. Like you get pushback from just literally the force of air and nothingness, like a sonic boom almost. Like
the bones are broken.
Okay, good to know.
so, like it looks like I got the wind knocked out of me and then some.
Okay.
So my
Second question, while we're waiting for Beeb. What is a soul coin? And
a soul coin. Well, for you as the player, I will tell you, a soul coin is literally in its name. It's a coin that contains a soul. It is used for transactions in hell and other planes as a form of currency. Like if I sold my soul, I could exchange the soul coin for instead of using my soul because it's also a soul. If someone said like, "Hey, like, give me your soul," and I'd be like, "No, here you go. Take this coin instead. Okay, thanks." But yeah, it's a big deal to have one too because it's a soul and.
Yeah, you know that fight against Darby, how he like put people into coins in JoJo Part 3? It's that.
okay, Mr. Juster.
You get it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I got it now.
Aster having spent like just literally the last 2 days would be more intimate on the knowledge, but it's a big deal.
Gotcha. Circling back to another thing you said earlier, Spacey, why can't you put a bag in a bag?
You don't put a bag of
Oh,
holding
if you
in
put-
another bag of holding, is what.
If
they
you
said.
put a bag of holding inside of a bag of holding, you make a mini black hole, killing whoever did it instantly and everything around them.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're folding space with space, and that's like dividing by 0.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
gone. Whoever does it, gone. Everything around them, gone.
Like not just gone, like you don't exist anymore, so there's no
reviving that.
reviving you. Yeah. It's bad. Don't do it.
oh. But it's safe to put other things into it?
Yes, just not a bag of holding.
Except living things.
Oh, right. Living things can only stay in there for about 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not, they'll suffocate and die. You can also flip a bag of holding inside out, and it will launch everything out of it.
Oh,
So it's like a really cool thing to have. Which
Yeah,
I was
very
thinking
dangerous,
like
but
this sounds very whimsical, like Mary Poppins bag, and now I'm scared of it.
a
it's-
lot of D&D stuff is like that.
it's like the peasant
Wow.
railgun, yeah.
The what?
So the idea is to like have everybody in town line up and use their, I think it's like their reaction or like hold action to pass a cannonball to the next person. And because 6 seconds is the equivalent of 1 turn, if you have enough villagers or peasants lined up in a row, all passing the cannonball and then the last one throwing it, it'll launch like a railgun.
And this is just something that everyone agrees mechanically makes sense.
It's
Depends on who
Sorry,
you
I'm back.
so
What's
it
happening?
depends on how you interpret the rules of D&D because each turn is a matter of seconds in real life. So the joke is that you would gain momentum as you pass it to the next person. And if someone on the last turn did the throw action, they would take all the momentum of the past passing actions to then launch it. This is just D&D breaking the game. It wouldn't actually happen in a flavor, and a team would be very
Yeah,
upset.
no, it's just something somebody did once, and it's very, very fun. We're explaining the peasant rail cannon or railgun.
Oh, right. Okay.
I feel like I'm having an Oscar Montoya moment where I'm just like, and everybody knew this.
There's some really
It's-
goofy stuff you go by the
Sorry,
mechanics.
because you're making an Oscar Montoya reference. Was you saying there's some skullduggery going on, a reference to make some noise?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Yes, it was. There's definitely some skullduggery going on.
Sorry, we were explaining bag of holding and the soul coin to
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were, and
Yeah.
apparently we have one half of a black hole. Great.
Just don't put one inside of another one.
All right. So how do we resolve this situation now that people have found Aster?
Slowly shuts the door.
And you turn around and Linda's there.
Yeah, I just turn around and see Linda. Hello.
Aster. Okay, in that time, the door closes. Aster puts the book in the bag of holding.
Is Aster
And-
still in that room or in the other room with
Yes.
us now?
No, I'm still in the room because he closed the door on me. And then I'd like to
Yeah, go ahead.
cast, since I'm not at 1 HP, cure wounds.
Okay.
7, yay! Okay, I'm not looking.
Miss Linda, does the library normally explode?
I saw you close that door. Get out of the way.
Aster would like to open the door from this side.
Listen, I just didn't know how to react.
Okay.
I just got my clothes washed.
The bookshelf begins to slide open. And a very hurt Aster steps out.
With us holding the soul coin, and is like, why do you have a soul coin?
She has this like extremely serious look on her face that you have never seen from her before. And she just says, "Put it back."
Well, the chest is kind of in
Put
disarray.
it back.
Okay.
What else did
So
you
puts-
take?
There was a bag. Nothing in it though. When I got it. Aster's gonna put like the coin in the disarrayed box.
He kind of steps in and looks at the mess you've made. Where's the book? The book that did this to you, where is it?
It's like those rough times in life where you got like the vocal or the choices coming in your head and you're like, which do I choose? What do I say?
Where is the book? I don't need an explanation. I need to know where the book is.
It's in the bag.
Take it out.
Aster grabs the book and opens it. This?
He snatches the book from your hands and slams it shut and then closes the lock immediately. And she doesn't even say anything to you. She begins to walk away.
What were you doing in there?
First, I was trying to look for a way out of this deal. Then I stumbled in this room. And I stumbled into that box.
Okay. What's a soul coin?
It contains a soul.
Okay.
In the name. It's a coin that contains a soul. Most commonly used in the Nine Hells. I don't like what's going on.
What's going on?
Something we're not privy to, apparently.
This place has a whole bunch of like magical stuff, right? It's the Institute. Figure they'd have a lot of things we don't know about, right?
Yes, but if they knew something that would help us with our deal, they have a coin. The devil would just want one of those. Like, so
I thought that's what Julius is doing now. Isn't that why he's coming back?
why did he leave then? If we could have used to solve the problem here, unless someone's soul is someone important or something.
Wait, was the deal even a soul? I thought it was something else.
It was to get here in the Institute. Well, at least the Institute. We never really established where, when. Well, we did it when.
I
not
thought the
where.
trade was like information or something.
I find something of value to give to him, and if I don't, I get him into the Institute.
Maybe that's why he wanted to get into the Institute?
That book's probably important. If that's the case, maybe that room is what he's after. I think it's to be protected, not traded, if that's the case. I don't think that was a good idea, Aster.
Aster kind of just sighs and walks past everyone and takes a walk.
Jacob, Trim.
Oh well.
We should go ask about that book.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I think it'll be important to figure out exactly why the demon wants to come to the Institute in the first place.
Do we give Linda a little bit of time to cool off first?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's something different than making garlic bread. I was looking forward to it.
Garlic bread.
Yeah, that's what I was making.
Raks starts knocking on Linda's door.
The
Miss
door
Linda.
is kind of like wasn't even like fully closed, so when you knock, it actually kind of like pushes it open. And the first thing you see is that she is sitting at her desk, the book in front of her, and she is kind of holding her head in her hands.
Miss Linda, what's up with that book?
She sighs and kind of spins her chair around to face you. And she says, "We're not trying to keep anything from you guys, you know. But when it comes to powerful magic and powerful knowledge, we don't just give that to the newbies, you know?
Right.
The thing is that we know very little about this book. Any attempts to read it causes any number of magical effects to happen. And you saw what happened to your friend. The first time Julius tried to open it, he fully caught fire.
Fine. So it could have
All
killed
we've-
Trips then.
He could have
Trip,
died.
that's not your name.
Yeah, Aster could have
That's not
died.
That's not Aster's name.
Trips.
Aster has a new nickname. Congratulations.
Trips, what I do? Oh, sorry, force of habit. Aster.
Your friend could have died. The only thing we know about it is that it seems, of the very small bits we've been able to read, that this is some tome of apocalyptic prophecies, of stories of end of the world, but we've never been able to really dig into it because every time we do, something like this happens.
It puts pain on the person who's reading it, right? Are you able to still infer any information when you do?
Yes.
Okay. I could make an offer. Well, I don't expect anything in return, but at least let me try and help a little bit. I can take a bit of a hit, so...
No. We have actually lost people to this book before. We're not sacrificing any of you to this. So no, don't even suggest it.
Is that what the demon wants, or the devil might want?
She puts her head in her hands again. That's what we think.
I getcha. So that book's very important then. I wonder if there'd be some way we could read it safely.
So far, we haven't found any. We've tried to dispel its magic. We've tried different kinds of protections on the reader. And while we've been able to somewhat minimize its effects, the more someone would read into it, that's why I closed it immediately when Aster handed it to me. Just one flick of the page and something else could have happened.
See. Wish there was some way I could offer myself to help with this. Have there been anything you've been willing to try with the book?
I mean, obviously I know about it. But
Right.
I'm administration. I'm HR. You're better
No.
off talking about this when Julius comes back.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for putting so much on you, Linda. But I appreciate you telling us, even if the circumstances are not the best.
Well, now I gotta go clean up Julius's office. Oh. Go
You,
do
you know,
whatever it is.
I helped clean it up a little bit earlier, so I know where everything goes. I'm sure I and maybe Trim can help you if Trim's not worried about his garlic bread.
Garlic bread can wait.
It's nice of you to offer. She goes into the office and she kind of begins to clean up the mess. Meanwhile, Aster, you've stepped out of the institute. Sorry, yes?
Before that, just to finish off the scene, I wanted to kind of hold Raks here for a second. Like,
Huh?
I'm not saying he didn't deserve to be scolded, but maybe you should go check on Aster.
I was already planning on it. I don't want to scold him, but did you see how he looked?
Yeah.
If he keeps doing stuff like this,
He likes to take things on himself, huh?
yeah, he keeps doing it. He might get hurt more than he just was.
Well, just, we've all got our burdens to bear.
I'm not saying again he doesn't deserve to be scolded, but
No, I get you,
I don't
Jacob.
know. Okay.
I'll start looking for him.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Meanwhile, now, Aster.
Hmm?
You've stepped out of the institute. What do you do?
Aster's huffing and puffing and casting Cure Wounds like twice,
Okay.
but is making away from that institute. Without really thinking about it, heading towards like whatever would be like an edge of the forest or something.
Yeah, sure.
Cure Wounds. Whoop. 10. We like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then one more. Six. Okay. But yeah, he's just kind of muttering and like, stupid book. Who has a soul coin anyway? And yeah, well, just kind of not thinking wanders off.
Okay.
I have no idea where he would go.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Oh. Automatic. Keeps auto-selecting advantage for me. Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
nice.
17.
Yeah, you're able to kind of follow his trail and find where he went.
Fox fur. Shedding. Must be from the concussion. Aster?
Aster just doesn't respond and like, but stops walking aimlessly.
I know you're worried. I know you're worried about the demon, or the devil, or whatever he is. But you can't keep going on your own like that. Or like now. I'm worried about you. And that book. I talked to Linda about it. Something way worse could have happened to you if you opened it. Apparently a lot of people died trying to read it. I know you're suspicious, but you have to talk with us. I'm worried about you. I don't know what would have happened if I'd have opened the door and you were dead.
Would have been a tale. Well, it wouldn't have been much of one to open a bookstore, bookshelf, and wow.
It would have made for a pretty bad song.
Yes, nothing like the soul coin and the dead body in the cupboard.
Yeah. I mean, heck, we didn't even learn anything about the book before that.
No, I caught a whiff of entire body being pushed against a very cramped room.
Yeah, that probably didn't feel very good.
No, I felt like an inch away from death, but you know.
Yeah, you looked it. You look like you're doing better now, though. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
She's not mad at you. Just worried.
There's
You
just.
Yeah.
Like, the Aster Cat gets up and like puts his hands out and just starts going. Just what is going on? There's always something. Like, whose soul is in that coin? Why did there's just things and no one's doing anything about it? Trim is cooking. Lord knows what Jacob's doing. We spent the past 2 days in books and we had an answer sitting there. And they could have told something about it.
Well, it could very well be the reason that might not be the answer. If it's anything, everyone's just trying to take it easy. That's what I should have been doing from the beginning. I was stressed out like for an entire day, and it's not the healthiest way of going about that. In fact, the moment Thistle realized I went out the other door, he's probably going to kick my ass. But I think we should take it a little bit easy. There's not a whole lot we can do now, and when Julius is back, we can plan. I'm sure he hates the idea of a devil coming into the Institute as much as we do.
Well, you're lucky you have Thistle.
Well, you have me.
Both of you make a perception check.
Fear.
I rolled the 12.
I rolled a 9.
Wait, you rolled the 17?
Can I do my thing? Can I tactical mind it?
Sure.
Don't fail me, tactical mine. It's a 5, so 14.
Okay. Just needed at least a 10 for this difficulty check. You spot, because you're kind of on the outskirt outside of the institute, that walking up the road to get back to the institute is Julius.
I'll speak of the devil.
Rex realizing that he's still in just a shirt. You think I can beat him to the door before they notice?
Or we can go to him and get the answers right now.
Yeah, Trim and Jacob probably need more time cleaning. Hey, Julius!
Let me spawn him on the map. That's not.
Into the void.
Drop the handout, not the actual. There we go.
Oh, hey, Julius.
Why are you outside of the institute in
Laundry
your
day.
pajama?
Laundry day.
Okay. Is everything all right? I didn't expect you to run into you guys before I got back.
Oh, we were going for a walk, but... Oh, I wanted to ask, did you figure out what you needed to?
A little bit. We'll go over those details with everyone.
Right. Yeah, there's some things we'd like to discuss, but yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Aster,
Yeah, go ahead.
Aster is just containing his seething amount of wanting to ask questions. And put him on the spot.
Okay.
But he doesn't do it.
Actually, just rolled insight for Julius. He kind of looks at you, Aster, and he says, "What is it? I mean, it's plastered all over your face. So what's going on?"
Aster looks straight at Julius, dead set, and is like, "Whose soul is in the coin?"
He has a look of anger on his face, and he runs inside.
Oh dear.
Jacob and Trim, the door to Julius's office slams open,
Yeah.
and Julius runs in. Everyone, out.
Yeah, sure. We were just trying to help clean up.
Even Linda leaves. And both doors to the office are slammed shut.
Trim, you good?
We're good. I don't know if Julius is.
No, I don't think he is.
Probably should just leave him be for the moment. Linda, are you okay?
She doesn't answer, and she just goes in her office.
All right.
We should be ready to talk to Julius later. He's not going to be happy with us.
Happy with me. You can say it.
Well, even so. I was the one who was hired for this, remember? We'll figure something out. I should probably get changed.
Bread time.
It is now pretty late. So, what do you guys do?
I guess get changed and await the inevitable shitstorm.
Okay.
I can't end my day on a bad note. It's garlic bread time. Anyone is welcome to join.
You know what? That sounds pretty good.
Aster,
Just no response.
Aster, let's go eat garlic bread. I'll put up against your door, you'll smell it the whole time, it'll drive you insane.
Is there any windows on my door?
No.
No. Okay.
There'll be like a garlic cacophony in that room. I know you got the nose for it.
Aster just audibly and obviously is just puts his back on the door and just puts his head down and doesn't respond.
Pulling the handle would be a real dick move right now.
The door pushes
Aster-
in, so you wouldn't be able to like open the door and have him fall down.
Oh, okay. It's one of those kind of doors. Okay. Wait, do doors normally do that? Oh, shit. I got my doors backwards. Hi, Trim.
Hi. And with garlic bread.
Raks takes the garlic bread and holds it next to the door.
Well, there's plates, but
Plate of garlic bread.
one plate of multiple garlic breads and then plates underneath it, so you can like disperse and you don't have to just eat garlic bread. You can
Is it
use
like really nice,
peppers.
kind of like the herbs and everything?
Yeah, it's got like melted butter like in between too. It's all like crisp. You can see like the little garlic chopped cloves that I spend all day chopping and then rub Jacob's face with that garlic.
I can imagine Jacob's probably not eating it very gracefully right now.
Oh, he probably loves it.
It's probably all over his face.
Aster, come get garlic bread.
Smells really damn good.
Even God is telling you the garlic bread sounds really good, Aster.
End our day with garlic bread. This is a friend venture, group venture.
Come get garlic bread. This is a threat.
The day may have sucked, but the evening can still be nice.
Sure.
Yay.
Aster reluctantly opens the door.
Raks is standing there holding a plate of garlic bread.
I'm going to press this button because I'm going to pretend that I am doing okay. I rolled a 16 on a performance.
Okay.
Do we have to try and insight that? Is that what we're doing?
You can insight if you want, but it's not like necessary.
Fuck it, we ball. No, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, let's go eat garlic bread. Starts
Right.
tugging Aster out of the room.
You guys go back into that dining room. Jacob just has a plate of garlic bread, a tiny fork, and a tiny knife, and just cutting into it. Very refined and gentlemanly.
Oh. It's not what I expected at all with you.
Huh?
Nothing.
Hi, dog. I go up to
Hi, dog.
hi, dog. I went looking for forget their name again, but I
The
pulled them
Thistle.
over for garlic bread. Thistle, yeah. Why did I think Whistle? I grabbed Thistle for garlic bread too.
Okay.
Yay.
Did you make this, Trim?
Yeah. That was what was on Jacob's face earlier, a little bit. Well, besides the meat sauce, the garlic was also separately used in the bread for the meat sauce. Point being, yeah, it was a labor of love. And I figured, you know what? Why not? Have a good evening, end it off. I'm still here. Make the good of it. Nothing we can do now.
Yeah.
So garlic bread.
After you've
important.
had a decent fill of garlic bread, you hear the door to Julius's office open.
Normal
And he
open or
steps
angry
in.
open?
Somewhat normal open.
Okay.
And he steps out. And he kind of makes his way to the end of the table. He pulls his chair, but he doesn't sit down. First of all, what part of you thought it was okay to go through this stuff? That maybe it was locked for a reason?
So he
Nothing?
just gets up and says, I was looking for a way to get out of this deal.
Did you think I just left on a vacation? Okay, why did you think I was gone? So what's the idea? What to trade in the soul coin? Is that it?
No. I didn't even know it existed. It wasn't even an option. But I would have
No,
loved
but
to have
once you
known.
saw it, once you saw it, that's the idea, right? That's why you were all up in arms when I ran into you. That I kept this solution from you. Is that it? Is that what was going through your head?
No one just has a soul coin. I just read up on this.
Did you not think that it was locked away for a reason? That maybe the soul in it was important? Not worth trading? I'm sorry. I value your existence. I'm glad that neither you or Jacob got hurt in that encounter with the fucking devil. But I would never trade that soul coin for you. I'm sorry, but it's more important than you.
That include the book too?
He sighs and finally sits down. And he's kind of rubbing his hands together, like from stress.
Jacob would like to raise a glass for a moment and say, "May I mediate for a moment?"
He extend a hand in your direction, kind of signaling you to speak.
Julius, you're very frustrated and had this whole situation dropped on you very suddenly. In the same way that so did Aster, so did I, and so did all of us. And I'm not denying your right to be angry, nor am I denying Aster's right to be suspicious, frustrated, angry. I mean, just with the way he was going through those books earlier, this has been on his mind a lot too. And, you know, I just hope that we can come to an understanding and work together on this going forward without the harsh words, you know?
Listen, I understand that as you were reading books and trying to find a solution, you came across this room by accident. I'm not faulting you for that. That's fine. But when you find a chest locked with an arcane lock, Then you open it and you find a book that itself has a lock. Like, you didn't think that maybe it was a good idea to bring it up first? You could have died, Aster. Just by opening the book, you could have died. And I hate to say it, but the people that die from this book, they don't come back. And he's kind of like tracing his finger on the table in front of him. And he says, I lost someone important to me to that book. And the only way that I was able to preserve him was to put his soul in that soul coin. And I don't know how to bring him back. And you were in that room by yourself. So there would have been no one to try and preserve your life. You would have been gone for good. No resurrection magic, nothing to bring you back. Because you didn't
Julius.
stop to think that maybe this stuff was locked for a reason. You didn't think to ask any questions. You didn't think to go to Linda. Oops, I found this by accident.
Hey, Julius. What
Yes,
happened to
Raks.
you when you oh, sorry. What happened to you when you tried reading the book? I would assume you'd try if something happened to someone precious to you.
He kind of removes his scarf that he has like around his neck and kind of pulls down the collar of his shirt, and you can see that underneath that area, like, there's simply no fur. It's only like very thick scarring from like a grievous wound.
You must have really loved the person that's in that coin, huh?
His eyes are like noticeably like wet, and he kind of like rubs the both of them with one hand, like with his finger and index, and he like sniffs for a moment, sniffles rather, and he says, yes. Now, it's late. I'm sure you still have a lot of questions, but I've been on my feet traveling all day. I need sleep. You guys need sleep after all of this. And tomorrow, the head of the institute is coming here. So, get some rest and be ready.
Yes, sir.
because we have found a solution.
Whatever it is, I'm willing.
Now, good night, everyone. And Julius leaves to get to his room.
He didn't even eat any of this really good garlic bread.
I was just about to offer, but I couldn't read the vibes.
Somehow, I don't think he's in the mood. That's just a hunch.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing us all to the table, Trim.
Of course. Thank you for eating my food.
Of course.
I've been working really hard at like cooking, and this is like a very simple dish that kind of I just want to bring people together.
You did a good job tonight, okay?
You did
Yeah.
a good job tonight. You guys did.
It was really lovely. Great job.
All right. Let's go to bed, though. Apparently the head's
On
coming here
this
tomorrow.
wonderful garlic bread note, that's where we're going to stop for today.
Yay!
Ending with garlic bread.
Ending with garlic bread.
The proper way to end a day.
Feed Thistle all the remaining garlic bread.
End your day the garlic bread way.
I'm so
I'd
fucking
love to
hungry
hear.
now. Oh my god.
Oh, I just had a really sad thought.
What?
Atlas can't eat garlic bread.
I don't think Alice cares.
Well, maybe I do.
Don't feed Atlas garlic bread. He might shoot lightning at you again.
Gets all jammed in his internals and causes lightning again.
But it
Oregano
was good, though,
oscillator.
right?
All right, time to roll to see who does the intro next time, except me, because I get a break.
I almost rolled it in the Twitch chat. Natural 20! Untouched!
You did such a great job.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh.
Jake.
Oh my god.
17.
I was like, am I streak gonna still be going? And then I was like, 14's okay. And then everyone proceeds to get higher than that. This would be the episode that would happen. Let me just quickly rewrite my
no.
notes.
Yeah, so
This
Keith
is
has
the
to
highest
recap
roll
getting
I've got.
Let
scolded
me
for the entire episode.
recap my pain and misery.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell everyone what you
Tell
did.
everyone the Aster version.
Tell everyone the Aster version of events.
And you got mad at me for no reason.
I only can do things right, and everyone else is always wrong.
This was a stressful episode. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone okay?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm doing great.
Do we need to debrief after this?
Listen, if the armor got self-care, I think I should just get some self-care. I was yelled at.
The self-care episode.
You know what? Jacob's
ahead.
gonna write a little note and slip it under Aster's door that says, "Despite everything, I still appreciate you."
Oh, that's sweet. Kind of funny because for the OGs that might remember, because tonight was episode 9. In the OG series, episode 9 was Consequences. It's like weirdly karmically aligned that you had your consequence episode at the same time as the original series.
You know, like
Mischievousness
in
never
hindsight,
changes.
this whole episode kind of was just self-care. Like,
Except for the one person that didn't observe any self-care got into the biggest trouble. That's a story to tell.
we had a nice
That is-
conversation, at least
that
in the
is
forest,
somber,
after
isn't it?
exploding. I mean,
Everyone,
Everyone took a moment to take care of themselves and learn something new, and Aster just
literally
sad,
just
actually.
stressed the entire 2 days, stumbles
so
around,
sad.
nearly dies from this. Yeah, we'll call it the self-care episode and the consequences of not observing self-care.
I would
Trim,
say
you-
at least
Trim, you need to learn how to
Aster-
make an everything bagel. Aster needs it.
Aster at least like got with the party at the end. I think that counts at least to a degree. After exploding,
As for ate garlic bread, there's no better form of self-care.
that's what I'm saying. Like we're ignoring the garlic bread.
Angry as the garlic bread maker.
All right, let's begin our outro. Starting, I will go in reverse order this time, starting with Keat.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Keith, the blowing up Aster bard that gets into trouble. I am in the midst of some fun LVFC things that I can't talk about,
Ooh.
and some fun other things that I can't talk about, but they are stuff that I can talk about soon. But that's the things that I've been working on. It's just, but yeah, keep an eye out for LVFC stuff.
Ooh, nice. Next is Beta.
Hi, I'm Veda. Starred Strig, the guy that made garlic bread. Could probably make garlic bread now. I'm tempted. Maybe Walmart's open. I don't know. But about the same thing with me, as he literally said, like literally LVFC and fun stuff. That's me right now. Nothing really to mention. Support my friends. That's really it.
All right. Next is Jay.
Hello, I'm Fizzy J. I got something kind of exciting going on. Tomorrow, keep an eye out on my Blue Sky for a link. Should be tomorrow. Me and my buddy Eddie Rat should be continuing our Oracle of Seasons into Oracle of Ages playthrough, starting with Oracle of Ages.
Ooh,
Which,
nice.
if you've never seen them before, are shockingly very good games for being on the Game Boy.
Game Boy Color.
They were. Game
They're
Boy Color.
extremely good.
They're very like that. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, if they ever remade them in the same way as Link's Awakening, that's it. I'm never playing anything else.
You're done.
Video
Link's Awakening
games
was so good.
over.
Only Zelda.
Never need to make another video game again.
We've peaked. Spacey, what about you?
Hi, I'm Spacey. I play Raks, the self-caring kobold. And I don't really have anything standout going on. Just kind of the same last week. I've been, still taking useful medication. I've been feeling a lot better, actually, just in general. Not running on fumes anymore, doing very, very well. More energy, more awake, feel better, yada yada. Don't have a lot to add besides that.
Nice. And I've been Beeb the Robin. Right now, I am currently not doing regular streams, but I am looking to get back into it very soon. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, I'm always sure to be there for the roll for streams. I guess we'll start the usual ending spiel. If you want to support the show and you don't know how, one of the best things that you can do is word of mouth. Tell people that you like this little show that we do. Actually, really helps a lot, surprisingly. The other thing that you can do is you can always go to your favorite podcast platform of choice and leave us a positive review because it helps the show's ranking. So it's always another good thing that you can do. Or like and leave comments on the YouTube uploads. That's always another good thing that you can do. Otherwise, I guess our next episode, if everything goes well, would be on August 30th. If that works for everyone, but we'll reconvene amongst ourselves and confirm that. But it should be in 2 weeks. For our thanks that we got to give, the first big one is to Nekume, who does the amazing talking avatars that you see on the show. They are an amazing artist. Please go support them. And we really appreciate the work that they did. If you like the maps that we use on the in the campaign, they are done by the amazing people at Sheipeku. They are a group of wonderful artists that do tokens and backgrounds and maps. Some of them are even animated and look absolutely wonderful. So please go check them out. They even have some free stuff if you don't want to like pay for assets or something like that. It's some really, really high quality stuff. The music and sounds that you hear during our episodes are done through Sirenscape, which is a wonderful tool done by a bunch of musicians. They are various soundtracks and sound effects that you can use to spruce up your campaign. There's even cool stuff like pre-recorded NPC lines done by the legendary Matt Mercer, if you want to have a shopkeeper voiced by the legend himself. Otherwise, I said Sirenscape, I said Sheipeku, I said May. Oh yes, for some of the content in the game we come from the Humblewood D&D setting, which is published by Hit Point Press. It's amazing content. They have so much more stuff that is definitely worth your attention if you want to have access to supplementary material for your D&D 5th edition campaigns, and even beyond that. I recommend you check their stuff out. And yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight. So we'll see you in hopefully 2 weeks, and have a good time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Stay out of
Goodbye.
trouble.
Everyone,
Take
remember to
your
drink
choices.
water.